Whew. Well, it feels pretty good to be such a bad boy, an outlaw. I'm not meaning to either. Okay, so look. The series of events that took place whenever I was supposed to get my license renewed, it was just tragic. So, like, I was supposed to get it renewed after my birthday. And my birthday was on the 26th, and it was a Thursday, I think. So that means that the upcoming days were a weekend. So the DMV was closed. Jumpstart, or fast forward to Monday. I had to do something on Monday. I can't remember what. But yeah. I think I was sick. Like, I started to feel sick. So I kind of figured, like, oh, looks like I won't be freaking going to renew my license. So I just never got the opportunity to do so, I guess. Which really sucks, because, you know, I kind of don't want to drive around with an expired driver's license, but it's kind of ridiculous, though. They didn't let me, whenever I was at work, yesterday? Wait, no. Whenever I was at work on Monday, it was Monday, I went to go buy some Robitussin. This was before I knew I had the flu. I went to go buy some Robitussin, and I went to front end to buy it, and the one delivery driver, Stephanie Lewis, her mom works at front end, and she refused to sell me Robitussin because my driver's license was expired, which is fine. Like, I understand. Like, it's just her job to decline the sale to me. But then again, I was also kind of like, are you kidding me? Like, you can't sell this to me, really? It kind of, I don't know. It upset me because I didn't feel good, so I don't know. I just got Miss Tracy to go buy it for me. I don't know what Sudafed is, actually. do you mean you don't know? You're the one that brought it up. I could only imagine it's medicine. Well, I've been kind of just taking like a cheesy pizza poster. I'm gonna have to buy this. I've been taking a combination of things. So it's not advised to take Robitussin and NyQuil at the same time. So I have not been doing that because that would be very bad and it can increase heart rate rapidly. And I learned that last night whenever I took them both back to back and actually felt like I was gonna have like a panic attack. And I was like, wow, what's going on? Why do I feel so bad? And then I looked it up. Can you take NyQuil and Robitussin together? And it said, no, do not take them together. It can increase heart rate. And I was like, oh, well, whoop-de-doo. Obviously, I probably can't take these together. So, I only take one at a time now, depending on which one I feel like I need more. I was not meaning to mix them together like that. I just, you know, I just wanted to feel better. I should have looked it up before I took it. I've just been taking an assortment of like pill medicine, like just a lot of pain relievers and fever reducers. And those I make sure I can stack. Like, I look up to make sure, oh, can I take this with this? And if it says yes, then yes. And then obviously they prescribed me some actual medicine. And you take 2 of those a day for 5 days. Yeah, I'd say I'm feeling somewhat better. I'd say it's much better than what it was. 100%. I think that my overall, like, wellness is getting better. My symptoms are still the same, but they're kind of starting to get to a more mild degree. I think right now the only thing that's kind of giving me a hard time is obviously like the physical aches, as I mentioned, where like it just makes you like physically hurt. That's kind of it, but even that's getting better. Robitussin is definitely not something you should take the recommended, like, over the recommended dosage of, though. I just catch that fish already? Oh wow. I was just kind of eyeballing that stuff out the bottle whenever I would take it. And it just was not a good idea at all. I really hope none of y'all get it at work. Nick has it. Team lead Nick. Obviously. I was measuring... Look, evidently having the flu makes me not responsible. But in my defense, I don't think very clearly whenever I'm running a 103 temperature, fever, whatever you want to call it. I temped myself earlier today actually, and I was only at a 98, which is not the flu, but still not great. Definitely better than what it was before, though. But yeah, Nick told me he got it, and I was like, dang, dude. And then we basically just talked about how stupid it was, how they don't accept doctor's notes. I feel bad for Nick though. He was actually excited to go with his friend to meet his friend in Houston and go see like a bunch of cool cars and stuff. And then he got the flu, so he couldn't go. And he was sending me videos. He was like, "This is what I missed out on." Yada yada yada. And I was like, "Dang, dude. Like, I actually feel bad." I actually like Nick. I actually think he's pretty cool. We just pick on him at work, but I think we pick on him because we know he can take it. Like, he can dish it out, he can take it. But I do like the guy. I talk to him sometimes, like, personally. Just one-on-one. I just feel like he has a hard time trusting me sometimes. Because, like, the way it is at work. And then, like, I'll just treat him normally sometimes. And he doesn't know what to make of it, and I feel bad. He obviously holds inside information. He knows that you eat ass. No, that seagull's about to get murdered. No. That poor seagull. Caught in surface. What is this? It doesn't even tell me what kind of fish this is. Oh, zombie fish. Yeah, that's definitely just the worst idea ever. I've bought Dayquil at work before, but NyQuil, that's a whole different story. There's no way I'd be able to perform correctly at work if I took a NyQuil. How did he even buy it if he's not 21? I feel like they'd do the same thing where they'd ID. Man, I was just... There's no way I could have made it, like... Even still, like, there's no way I could make it through a full day of work with how I even still feel right now. Whenever I went in earlier, I only went in because it was, what I thought to be a key event day. I talked to Russell, though, this morning, and I was like, Russell, if I come into work, can you please send me home so I don't have to get an occurrence so I can call in tomorrow? Like, I at least need another day off. At least one more. Ever since they prescribed me, like, my actual medicine. He was like, yeah, I'll send you home. Boom. Show up to work. I get told by everybody I look like shit. People like Baylor, Matt, whoever else was there, already knew I had the flu. Already knew I was running 100+ fever. So they're looking at me and they're like, dude, like, why are you here? Like, everyone's like, why are you here? Miss Ashley's like, why are you here? Whatever. Russell's like, boy, why didn't you stay home? I'm like, because it's a key event day that I can't call in because I'd have 4.5 occurrences. I need to get sent home so I can call in tomorrow. So I can, like, only have 3.5. And then call in another day if I need to and have 4.5 if I really need it. Well, Miss Ashley ended up at like 1:15. I was like, Russell asked me if I could stay till 1:30. Only because people like Miss Wendy were around, I guess, and he didn't want to send me home in front of them. Whenever she just told me to just go get a mask after I told her I was at like a 103 fever. Well, Miss Ashley ended up telling me, she said, just go home. Like, just leave. Like, I'll approve your leave. Like, just go home. I was like, hey, that sounds good to me. Do not have to tell me twice, so I left, but it was bad. Those 2 pick walks I was in, I don't even know how I got through them. I don't remember, like, any of the walk at all. I am not catching these how I'm supposed to. All aboard. All. I cannot catch this fish. My objective, if you want me to be honest, I'm completing Fisherman Quest, which means I literally, so every Terraria day, the fisherman, or the angler, has a new quest. You talk to him and he tells you, go catch this fish, this is where it's located at, come bring it back to me. So you catch the fish, go bring it to him, and he rewards you with like some bait, some fishing potions, stuff like that. I'm basically, there's a lot of fishing quests that he does, and you can get a lot of good things from his quest. The main reason why I'm doing them, though, is to get the fishing potions and to get some better fishing stuff, so that whenever I get a blood moon, I can catch the Dread Nautilus boss again from the blood moon quicker, so I actually have a chance to fight it. So there's like a certain kind of potion you can drink for fishing that tells you what you're about to catch. It shows you the name of what you're about to pull up, so you can, if it's not what I need, I can just not pull my line up and just keep it in the water, and then wait for the Dread Nautilus to bite, so that I don't waste time just wasting bait. That's pretty much all it is. I'm just fishing for the angler so that he gives me better stuff. But right now I can't frickin' catch this zombie fish apparently. I just hate fighting the mechanical bosses without the sanguine staff. I hate to say it, but I kind of, like, in real life, yeah, I have been actually. My neighbors have a pond in the back of their house. I've been fishing before. My only downfall with fishing is whenever a rod's like line gets tangled up and gets like all screwed up in the reel, and whenever it comes to tying a hook, like tying the knot on a hook, I can't do it. I've always had to have somebody do that for me or fix it for me. That's probably the only thing that's ever been my downfall. I think fishing's cool though. I do enjoy it. I just don't do it often, but I have been before. Like I said, I've fished in the back of my neighbor's house before in their pond. The only thing with me is that fishing was kind of boring to me, so I would always just get inside of the pond and go catch like the turtles and stuff. Yes, barehanded, of course. There's really not much that the yellow belly turtles can do. I've never been bit by a turtle before, but I think it kind of explains a whole lot, like as to just how docile they are. I've been clawed the hell by them. Whenever you grab them, they like to claw with their feet, like just with their arms, by just like frantically swinging them around. And they'll claw the hell out of your hands, but I've never been bit. Ever. I've never really caught snapping turtles, though. That's really the only other kind that I've ever been interested in trying to like catch. But it's hard to find huge snapping turtles. But the yellow bellies, oh yeah. I'd see those things in the water, and it was game on. The chase began. I was diving in that pond to go catch it. I'm just not gonna catch this fish here. Well, a mechanical boss is about to spawn in. We might be cooked. Yeah, my dad has turtles. My dad has turtles in his pond he has in his backyard. Some of them are so old. They were from whenever I was like 11, 12 years old, that I caught and put in our little backyard pond. Some of them are still going strong. But he also has his own. He has like a few albino. Few albino. Then there's the tortoises. Very big variety. He has a box turtle, which is like kind of like a tortoise, but it's not a tortoise. Skeletron? Are you serious? And we're dead. I mean, I'm pretty sure I was just bound to lose that fight from the beginning. I didn't even get to make it to my arena, and I got stuck in his head spin. Died immediately. It's alright though. I think that I definitely much prefer I prefer the tortoises over the turtles. But I just like tortoises more. Nothing against the turtles, but one of those tortoises I got whenever I was really young. And she's still going strong, so that's the OG. See, why would I want to miss out on the fisherman quest whenever I could miss out on things like this? Wait. Why would I want to miss out on a giant bunny rabbit? Damn it. I think that overall, though, my favorite like animals that are there that are kept, it probably is the boa constrictors, even though they're like the most intimidating to me. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's a shame you're afraid of snakes, 'cause usually I love to show people the reptile zoo. But I guess since you're so scared of snakes, it would just never work out. I gotta go get some more water. I don't think I could handle all the snakes though, I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, the boa constrictors, I can't I can't deal with them. They're they're just unpredictable. Like the ball pythons, they're really not that bad because they just literally they're called a ball python because they literally curl up into a ball and just sit there. Like they move around, but they just sit in a ball like that. That's part of their name. But the boa constrictors, they don't really ball up. They move. They they're fierce. They're not like aggressive, but they're just I don't know. They're just very like they're intimidating. Like boa constrictors are just intimidating to look at. I don't know what its next move is gonna be. There's something about the structure of their eyes and just their head. I don't know what it is. there's just something different about a like a boa constrictor compared to ball python or rat snake, corn snake, bull snake. I don't know. The boas are just like a whole different breed of just animal. Sky lakes. Oh, time to go find a sky lake. Oh wow, that was easy. Dang, caught it already. Bruh. Oh, wait. That is something we need. Beautiful. Man, I really feel like I could beat a mechanical boss. I feel like I could beat the twins, maybe. I feel like if I locked in, I could beat the twins. Maybe. Just maybe. I have pretty high hopes I could beat them. I don't know though. Yeah, the medication talk. Thinking I can do things I can't. No, but really, the twins aren't. They're not that bad. They're not that bad. Where's my guide? Sextant, weather radio. How the hell do I get... How the hell do I get Goblin Tech? Metal detector, stopwatch, and DPS meter? Bro, what? The metal detector is so hard to find. I know the stream is frozen, but do not worry. I was just looking something up. So it tabs out and it freezes my screen. Oh yeah, the twins. I need to see what the crafting recipe is though. I don't have any of the spawner, like, I do not have any spawners for it. Five iron, souls of light, and 3 lens. Whoops. Hey, you know what? If I killed the twins, that's a new summon weapon I get, actually. That is a new summon weapon. Oh, I gotta go to the corruption. I freaking hate that. Gotta go to the corruption. Yeah, the twins are mechanical. Is there something I'm missing? Is there something I'm not getting here? Oh, so I don't even have to go over there. I can craft it here. Mithril anvil. Bro, what? It's not lead, is it? Bro, what? It's lead. That's what I needed? Okay. We have 6 spawners. So that means we got 6 tries to fight it before I have to go farm for more materials. I'm not going to spawn them in right now because this night just started. So we're actually going to just not be an idiot and not spawn them in yet. The only thing about the twins is that this arena is probably not big enough. It's too short. It might not be though. As long as I play my my turnarounds right. And now we sleep until it's daytime, and then we just cycle through this night, make it to another night, and then we spawn in the twins. The trick with the twins, so one of them's name is retinitism and spasmatism, I think. Retinizer and spasmatism or something like that. One of them shoots a laser out of their eye. The other one is just like more melee focused. So they just try to hit you. But once they both get into their second phase of the fight, the one that shoots lasers, and there's pirates coming. So never mind. Looks like we're going to have to kill the pirates first. The one that shoots lasers, its eye, it just turns into a big ass laser and just shoots rapid fire at you. And the one that charges at you and doesn't shoot a laser turns into a big ass mechanical mouth and chases you and shoots cursed flames at you, which is the opposite of what my world evil is. So my world evil is crimson, so like the Brain of Cthulhu and stuff, and those like squids I was fighting that shoot that ichor stuff, it's like yellow and does a bunch of damage that I complained about. It's pretty much that, but in the other variation where it's the corruption, they have cursed flames instead of ichor, and cursed flames are just as annoying as ichor. They just do stupid amounts of damage, and they give you like a stupid effect that just does a lot of damage. Why the fuck does that parrot do so much damage? It was so fast, too. I need that thing to come park up right on the side of this house. Bro, what? So much damage. I hate the pirates so much. I hate them. I hate them so much. Absolutely hate them. They just do such an ungodly amount of damage for no reason. $223 damage from a bow and arrow. That is how much damage that crossbow does. 223. That is what keeps murdering me. Like, why does it do so much? What? What killed me? By a bullet? From who? Who shot me with a bullet? Finally, it's over. Oh my god, I hate them so much. You know, it still doesn't show on me at Walmart that I got any occurrences at all today. So, the thing about me going in today was that I actually showed up like an hour and a half late whenever I clocked in, because obviously I didn't have, well, I thought I was going to show up at the time I was supposed to clock in. But I was so loaded up with NyQuil, Robitussin, and all my meds that I obviously slept past my time. So I was like, oh, there's half an occurrence. But I don't have any occurrences added yet. So maybe whenever they approved my leave today without the occurrence hitting, maybe they also approved it so I didn't get that half occurrence either. That'd be super awesome if that's what they did. I really hope that's what they did. I really hope so. We're still only at 2.5, so. So as you can see, I'm targeting, which one is this? Spasmatism? I'm targeting him. Up, up, oh wow. Alright, epic fail. I accidentally hit my grapple button instead of my heal button. So we're dead. But you could clearly see that the one that I was targeting was the one shooting the green balls. That's the one that I'll obviously be focusing. That fight kind of went downhill though, because like I said, I went to heal and I hit my grapple button, so I grappled and got stuck between them and got hit twice. So I was pretty much cooked. I might spawn him in again. I'll wait till I get to 100, but I'm gonna try not to grapple instead of heal again. Bruh. My head is not in the right space to make the right decisions to fight any kind of boss right now. But I'm not gonna give up, because I know I could easily beat them. That boss is very easy. I just have to not be dumb. I didn't put any ichor on before I fought them last time. I always forget to put my ichor on. Did you, like... Did you actually know that I needed to put that on, or are you just saying that? Because something tells me you're lying to me right now. God, you're right. I'm so sorry. This is what it is, pretty much. This flask of, like, yellow stuff that I'm holding around on my cursor right here. Because, like, it kind of was obvious, but... Okay, so those squids I was talking about for the Crimson, those squids that were in hell that I was fighting for the Souls of Night, where I was fighting all those enemies, there were the squids that shoot the yellow stuff. Whenever you kill them, they drop ichor, and that's the stuff that they shoot out. And ichor lowers defense by 15. So it pretty much just weakens an enemy's defense so you can do more damage to them. And I made ichor flasks so that I can just drink them, so that they have a 20-minute duration. So like I can drink it, and then whenever I swing my weapon, it just already has the effect on it. I don't have to do anything extra. I pretty much just have to swing like my weapon and it works. And I'm cooked. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely feel like killing the one with the lasers is the easiest move. There's no way killing the one with the flames is the best thing to do first. I definitely have my money on the laser one. Cause what do you mean? The one with the lasers is more annoying. I should shoot for that. I should shoot for the one with the lasers first and then kill the one with the flames. Oh, hell no. I hate those cursed flames. They do so much damage. Ugh. They're absolutely wrecking me. I blame it on the flu. I blame my poor performance on the flu. I think that's a completely valid thing to say. In my defense, though, whenever I put that I-core on, it definitely made my damage a whole lot better. I think I might get off. I'm kind of tired. There's no way I'm gonna fight my tiredness, especially right now. Especially right now. No way. But if I was on tonight, I guarantee you I'll feel better tomorrow. I'll definitely play tomorrow. 1000%. I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna rest. Don't worry. Don't worry. Thank you for your concern. But I'm about to be snug as a bug. Yes. Until